storms they would create turned into nightmares. The people they had healed and helped went back to being wounded and bereft. It was only a matter of time until the Silver Cloaks themselves would begin to disappear. The Black Cloaks grew more twisted as their evil spread, turning into wicked, shadowy creatures of darkness as they terrorized the world. All would have been lost for the Silver Cloaks and for the entire world if it were not for the actions of one brave woman. Her name was Pandora. Pandora was the daughter of a Black Cloak. She had grown up in their world, used their magic, and learned their ways. When the Triumvirate stole from the Fates, she had thought the move to be brilliant and daring. But as she began to watch the good of the world undo itself before her very eyes, she came to realize that the Black Cloaks, her family, her own father, were evil people, and the things they were doing to the world were wrong in every way. So Pandora chose hope over despair, stole the box, and ran to the Silver Cloaks with it. They were naturally suspicious that this was a trick, but when they saw what she had brought them, they realized she could be trusted. The Silver Cloaks opened the box, and all of the things it had undone were released and went back to the way they had been before. Then they placed an emblem of hope within it and turned the Black Cloaks' trick against them. The woman who had once been a Black Cloak lured her former allies to the battle, then opened the box, and the twisted, shadowy demons were pulled inside and trapped there as she slammed it shut. Pandora did more than just close the box. While it was too powerful for her to simply seal forever, she did place an enchantment on it to make it nearly impossible to ever open again. Pandora's spell was such that only a rare person like herself, a Black Cloak with good intentions, could ever open the box again. With the Black Cloaks as twisted as they were, and their society in shambles, it was as certain a seal as anything could be. And thus Pandora did not open the box, but closed it in every way possible.
Who's there?
Good day.
Take one of my fruits. It helps the memory. It stores it.
Ready to sail?
If not for the condition of his children, Graham could spend all day in this place with Prince Cocteau's permission. If not for the
Hopefully no one will miss this.
There's a plaque on the pedestal.
The black rose, lady said, was love's last bloom. So when love left her, she took it to her room. She slept with it beside her while her heart did break, and held it in her hands when life she did forsake. So now the black rose, which is love's last bloom, lies inside her statue, her embrace become its tomb.
Richest fruit in the land, an evening glory.
A black rose
Bathed in the blood of one who wishes to travel into the realm of dreams. You're not going to find that at Walmart.
The cool stone is nice. The statue here is simple but love. Perhaps the statue is... There's a plaque on...
the black rose, lady. So now
What would you do? Interesting. The hedges seem thinner here. Graham could swear he can almost see the other side of this wall, and it's so close to the castle.
I'm King Graham of Daventry, my son.
Yes, goodness, King Graham. We met briefly at the wedding. I'm so sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
That's quite all right, Your Highness. I apologize for the intrusion. I've never been to your island, and Alexander spoke so highly of it I thought I'd pay you a visit.
There is no intrusion, King Graham. I would be honored if you would join us in the garden. Please, come in. This is the main hall of the castle. It's not terribly ornate, but we don't entertain visitors often.
This is indeed a magnificent hall, Your Highness.
If you would please follow me this way. Watch your step.
King Graham, my lord, such an honor to have you in our fine castle. If I may be excused, I am terribly saddened and concerned by these recent events. My deepest sympathies to your family.
King Alexander is the reason we are now together, Your Majesty. I hope in goodwill that we can unveil this cloud of darkness that has befallen the kingdom.
I am very touched by your words, Your Majesties. This is a beautiful garden.
Thank you, Your Highness.
I see you enjoy your privacy. I'm terribly sorry to disturb it.
We have a solitary lifestyle, Your sometimes company is pleasant, especially from a lovely wife.
There is nothing this humble maid needs more than His Majesty for her happiness from time to time.
I don't see many people visiting your isle.
Superstitions still surround this fine isle, Your Highness. Fortunately, my many years alone allow me to abide it. I can't speak the same for my wife.
My lord, I've said many times before that I need no other.
It's so touching to see you love one another so very much. I noticed many disarmed traps on my way here. Why the need for such hostility?
As a beast, when I was a beast, there were many who desired to hunt me down and claim my head. I can't blame my persecutors, for I myself questioned my very existence. However, now, as you may see, my life has changed again, and some of those persecutors still believe they will find a beast in this place. I must protect my wife. I'm sure you understand.
Of course I do. No precautions are excessive when talking about those we love.
It's sad to see how some people would come after the Lord, but such is the world we live in. But that's only this servant, my humble opinion.
Your opinions are as important as the prince's. You are now a family, and that's what families do. Act as one, stand as one.
Such lovely words, Your Grace.
If I may be so bold to ask, how was it you were so brave, overcoming appearances?
Lord, I never saw my Lord's appearance on the outside, but who he was inside, through his eyes. And that's all I needed to see.
I never believed someone could do that. She showed me that I do not need to be afraid.
Sometimes I wish my own dog could see things that way.
May I ask what you mean by that?
She's a good-hearted girl, but sometimes she trusts her eyes more than her heart.
It's not easy, my lord. I guess I didn't have a choice but seeing things this way. Life itself made me do it.
Perhaps Rosella's time has not yet come.
I can say with all due respect, Your Highness, that while there is plenty of time in this world to learn, it is only when we open our minds that we do see these things.
I agree, but I still believe she will learn.
Hope is very important.
You have very beautiful roses here. Any particular reason why they are all white?
They used to be more colorful, but they excited me while I was a beast. So I disposed of all but the white roses, which soothed me. They became my only company. Those and the termites.
Termites?
Down in the basement. Not a nice place to visit.
How can you befriend termites?
They are incredibly smart creatures, and the ones in the castle are quite artistic. They understand our language and will turn any piece of wood into the object of your desire.
Very interesting. My wife is very fond of roses.
So I've heard. Her garden is very famous among us rose lovers. I have wished for years that I could lay eyes on it.
Perhaps after all this madness is over, you and your lovely wife could accept an invitation to my fair kingdom.
That is very gracious of you, and I'm sure Beauty would love the idea. Watch yourself, King Graham. As beautiful as those roses may be, they also serve as a defense to my kingdom.
I must part now. I appreciate your welcoming.
Anytime, Your Highness.
All Graham can see are a few stone steps that descend into darkness. It wouldn't be wise to descend under these conditions.
There are small animal prints leading under this barrel.
It's too dark down there to see.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Graham can. Unfortunate. Tick tock. If it makes you feel, but then Graham can.
What's this? Aha!
Graham finds a clump of stiff, dry fur, perhaps from the prince's shedding days. Of this painting is amazing. Why, it's so lifelike. It looks as if the minstrel is playing a real horn.
The horn is real.
Majesty, please come with me. Something terrible has happened.
How can this be?
What's happened?
We were standing in the garden. Suddenly the sky filled with dark clouds. The ground began to shudder beneath our feet, and dark shadows started to appear out of nowhere, and my lord began to change shape before my very eyes.
Did you mention shadows?
There were shadows. Dark shadows moving. I don't exactly know what they were.
There is indeed some evil work in this kingdom, Your Highness. Perhaps the same force that has enchanted my son and daughter has also plagued upon you.
What can I do?
I must find out who is behind this. I shall do everything I can to help you, Your Highnesses.
At least Graham can pick up the flower and keep it safe, even if he is still a long way from being able to do the same for Rosella. Graham has entered a twisting labyrinth. He finds it hard to keep track of where...
These hedges all look the same.
After digging a few feet down, Graham finds
nothing.
I kid with...
After digging a few feet down, Graham finds
nothing.
After digging a few feet down, Graham finds
nothing.